Hey everybody, another episode of Trailer Talk on RLG Cast. I'm here with Putty the Puttyman and JD the Donut Man. Check out their stuff in the description below. If you like wrestling, check out JD. If you like out gaming, if you like gaming, check out Putty. But also Putty has other stuff
Yeah, I
like
like comic books and
Sonic and
stuff.
Deadpool or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Yeah,
A
exactly.
lot of Deadpool.
And the
Yeah,
devil's lettuce.
He likes the devil's lettuce. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about Jurassic Park Rebirth. Is it Jurassic World Rebirth?
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Jurassic
So
World
we're
Rebirth.
rebooting Jurassic World.
We are.
which it's funny too
Not.
because is it
I
just
got
me?
you. You want to know?
Doesn't
Can I
this?
explain it? Or you gonna let me
Yeah, go
explain
ahead.
it?
Go
Yeah, yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Waiting. I forced JD to wait to find out. So this is how the storyline works. It takes place after Jurassic World Dominion. What was the last movie called? Was it called Dominion?
Or Extinction or Fallen Kingdom?
Fallen
No,
Kingdom.
Yeah,
Dominion.
Falcon.
No,
Okay.
Fallen Kingdom, I think, was the second one.
Whatever. It
Dominion.
takes place
Yeah.
after the third Jurassic World movie. It's 6 years later. All the dinosaurs for the majority on Earth have died because of weather conditions that they couldn't survive in
Yeah.
because of the climate change that's happened in the world. So they've either been killed off now or they've died, or they're being like experimented on. So the only remaining dinosaurs live in the tropical conditions of the islands in and around where the original Jurassic Park is.
Isla
So
Nublar.
yeah, Isla Nublar. So she gets sent in, which is they're off the coast of Costa Rica. Scarlett Johansson's character gets sent in to basically bring a scientist in to get DNA from the specific dinosaurs that will help cure things because the DNA coding is so strong that it has something. Okay, we're not going to go too
Get
deep.
into the details.
It is written by David Cope,
Mhm.
who he wrote the first Jurassic Park movie and The Lost World. And he said that he will be all of the elements that they had planned for the first two movies based on the stuff that came from the original book that was removed out will be in this movie. So
Okay,
every
because
idea that they didn't get to put in those two movies is going to be added to this
so
movie.
this will be more of a spiritual successor to the Lost World than
In
The actual
theory,
Lost World.
yes, but it's actually still the seventh movie.
okay.
It's funny.
And
It's
isn't
funny you
Gareth
say that.
Edwards directing Rogue One?
Gareth Edwards is directing, who did Rogue One and Godzilla. So
Yeah.
we have a good director
Yeah.
here.
And
It's
the
funny you say
creator.
that too.
People overlook the movie The Creator. That was good too.
It's funny you say that too, because when I watched the trailer, it made me think of the original Jurassic World. You know what I mean? Was it Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic World? Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
The
So
Lost
they're back at
World.
the original
Yeah,
island.
Lost
They're
World,
back
yeah.
on
Yeah.
in Isla Nublar, which is the original Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
You can tell it has the vibes. I mean, it looks better. I will say it definitely looks better than that one. But it definitely has the vibes that it feels like we're going back to that story. Hopefully it turns out good. But again, if you said the same thing and it's a good writer and everything, then this
Yeah.
might actually be
I
fun.
mean, the trailer looks good for what
This
it
has
is.
potential.
I know it's
Yeah.
a small. It's basically a teaser, and it's gonna show you only the good stuff for a trailer. But it looks pretty good. Like
Yeah.
there's no denying that at least for an action movie, what we're gonna
Yeah.
get, it's like kind of good. Even though Scarlett Johansson's just Scarlett Johanssoning.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. You definitely know she got paid probably a lot for that, and you know that she's there for the star power. But I mean, is it? I mean, for that situation, it's just a matter of hopefully she's not, phoning it in because of the
Yeah.
paycheck. Because I mean, that could be the case in these situations. She's like, well, I don't really have to put up too much into it because in the Marvel days, but this was a big role for her. You know, what I mean, now she has that
I
star
mean,
power to be like,
she can handle action movies. So I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's a good reason to have her on top of the name value. I mean, Mahershala Ali took this job because he was just
Yeah.
tired of waiting for them to make Blade.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So Blade chose Jurassic Park over Blade because he was just like, well, at least this movie's happening.
Yeah.
And he's also a very good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But the cast looks pretty good. Like you also
Yeah,
have
it's a
Jonathan
strong
Bailey,
cast.
Rupert Friend in this. Like
Mhm.
you have Ed Skrein, that's my guy. He's basically
Mhm.
Jonathan Holt. He's Jonathan
but
Holt light.
where's Newman? I just want
I
Newman.
mean,
We
Nicholas
saw the
Holt's already.
spitter.
Newman is long dead.
I
He
know.
died.
Bring us a
Newman
new
was
Newman.
killed by the Dilophosaurus.
Yeah, well, I
There
saw
you go.
Dilophosaurus in the trailer, and I was like, "Where's Newman?"
He did. He said, "There's a spitter." He has that thick Southern accent to Putty, man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
That one there's them spinners.
There's one of them spiders right over there.
Right over
Nice, that was
there.
really good.
Flailing
Actually.
away.
Well, yourself is showing.
Oh,
But
man.
so did we all
Wait,
think it
really?
was a pretty good looking trailer?
It was
Yeah,
a
it looked good,
fantastic
yeah.
looking trailer. The dinosaurs are a great blend of like the close-up shots are a great blend of CGI and practical. Like there's a scene where the raptor claws are walking and you just see the raptor claws or talons
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
foot.
Yeah, just a foot, and it's like that's clearly practical effects. And like
Mm.
I mean, if we learned anything from Alien Romulus, it's that you kind of
need a little mixture of
Yeah.
both.
and hopefully Star Trek Romulans will do the same thing.
Don't watch
I mean,
section. Was it Section 31 or whatever it's called?
Oh, I
Ooh,
heard it's
that's
really bad.
oh, it's so bad.
All I know is in these situations they heavy push action CGI and you know, and then the plot kind of gets put to the side. Let's hope that's not the situation here because they know they're going to make money off of it because it's already a franchise that makes money. So it's just a matter of let's not get the same thing like Transformers used to do and just get the same old, oh, we're just throwing this together,
Yeah.
putting it out there. You know what I mean? And that still could be the case. Because I mean, again, they're really
Well,
good
let's
at making
hope they
trailers look
entered
good.
their Bumblebee era and not their extinction era.
Yeah.
No pun intended
That's a
with
good,
extinction.
that's a good reference right there. Yeah, or their multiverse of madness,
Right? Because like
AKA,
Jurassic World is good. Jurassic World is
Yeah.
The
probably
first
the
one, yeah.
second best movie in the Jurassic Park world.
franchise on the Pantheon.
Yeah. And it's like the second movie had the first half was really good of Jurassic World
Mhm.
Dominion or Fallen Kingdom, whatever it was called.
And then it
And
just
then
lost
The second half went into like some batshit crazy stuff with the stupidest ending I've seen.
Yeah.
And then the third movie kind of ditches all of the things that you built up in the second movie and goes in a completely new direction, dumps nostalgia on you, which you're like, well, I'm having a great time watching this, but at the end of the movie, there's no real reason that you watched
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
I'm not going to pretend I didn't have so much fun with the third one. It
Yeah.
just didn't go anywhere. And
It
like,
was-
and
it was
we
just
need to
member
cancel Chris
berries.
Pratt. Just cancel Chris Pratt, like for not anything bad that he did, just because I'm tired of it.
I have a
Or
feeling
Backlund.
that I have a feeling eventually Chris Pratt's going to be over there with
Chris
DC
Pratt is going to
shooting
end
some
up
of James
being
Gunn.
Booster Gold or something like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh no, I think
Something.
Zac Efron would have been a great Booster
He
Gold.
would have been the perfect one, but it's going to end up being like Chris Pratt.
He's
Well,
too old to be Booster
what's
Gold,
another
isn't he?
comedy-ish character that DC has that Chris Pratt could play?
Mixelpicklick.
Okay.
yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, this is sidetracking on Jurassic Park, but I'm glad they switched over what's his name to play Lobo. So he's doing a good job so far, I think, with the casting and understanding who's good for what roles. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jason
But-
Samosas?
Yeah, Jason
I mean, like,
Samosas, yeah.
if you watch Creature
Tasty.
Commandos, the idea of what he's trying to do exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's just not a well executed show. It felt
It missed the
like
mark.
it missed the mark. It's tonally imbalanced, and
He did a great job with the like character story, like character
yeah, but
building.
the characters are developed in the wrong ways.
Order. Yeah.
You should have developed them in the first couple of episodes. So in the last couple episodes, when people are dying, I'm like, oh, I really care about this.
Yeah.
Well,
But instead, you do it right before. Every time there's a dramatic moment, you develop that specific character right before that.
Yeah, especially
that-
with Nina.
Exactly.
Well, I was going to the situation where like, okay, this is going to be serious, and then there was a little bit of humor. I'm like, okay, a little bit's fine. Then it way into humor at some points. I'm like, whoa, you're making too much drama to
Well, it's like
humor.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein was supposed to be this brooding, dark
Yeah.
character,
Then
and
you
he's
kind
like silly.
And he's a
Yeah, yeah.
goofaloof.
Wait, maybe we should rewind this. Isn't this a Jurassic Park video?
Anyways,
anyway,
Putty, rank all the Jurassic Park movies.
Oh, 1, 10, 2, 5. You really want me to go through all
No,
this?
you don't
I
have to
gotta
give me
say
a
that?
rating.
Just list
rank
it.
them.
List them. Your
Pretend you have a
favorite.
tier list.
Oh, okay. So it'd be Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the reboots, the second Jurassic World, um, maybe Jurassic Park 2 because I really did enjoy it when it came out, but that might be just nostalgia berries. Then the third Jurassic World they just came out with. Then the Jurassic Park 3, and I think that's all of them, right? There's 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as it is right now.
Yeah. That would be my. That would be
And
my-
are you
Jurassic
excited
Park-
for this movie?
I am, but I will say it's kind of one of those things where because I wasn't invested in the books, I was invested in the movies when I was younger. It is kind of hard to get into it when I like the genetic research they do with them, and I like the reboots because they felt different, like the taming of the raptors and things like that. It had something different. This I'm excited about just because of the special effects and the fun it's going to have. But at the same time, it's kind of like you're not going to scare me anymore. And at the same, I'm a little bit more scared. So I'm excited, but I'm not excited enough maybe to go to theaters to see it. Maybe it's one of those I'm excited to see it when it comes on streaming or something like that. That's how I am looking at it.
Okay.
Here, funny fact: Colin Trevorrow did Jurassic World and the third Jurassic World Dominion.
So who did the second one?
J.A. Bayona.
Well, J.A. Bayona the hell out of here. JD, just get ranked them.
Okay, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, The Lost World. Then I would put Dominion, Fallen Kingdom, and Jurassic Park 3 at the bottom.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
23 is
gonna
always
go Jurassic Park. Are you excited for this movie? I forgot that question.
Yeah, absolutely, I am. I've always loved the Jurassic Park franchise.
Jurassic Park, World, Lost World, the second movie, Dominion, right?
That's the third one.
Fallen Kingdom,
hmm
Jurassic Park 3,
Okay.
the Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
Right? Is that correct? Dominion, what's the third one?
The third one was Dominion. The second one was Fallen Kingdom.
Dominion. There, you got it. And I'm excited. So everyone frick off and tell us what you think in the comments below.
Jesus
And
Christ, there, Ricky.
these guys are gonna get some like on screen, not ready for it. What's happening for next week? We're gonna be reviewing the new Chris Jericho horror movie called Dark Match. So everyone look out for that. And have a good day.